Hello, and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be checking out some fun Pokemon stuff for Sword and Shield and, getting hyped for the actual launch of the game, which is this Friday. That is November 15th on the Nintendo Switch. I'm personally picking up the Dual Pack. I'm pretty hyped to do that, so we have a lot of news to cover. I'm going to kind of go over my strategy for the game, the starter I'm picking. I'm not going to really focus on the leaks. Maybe I'll touch on it, but I won't be like, oh, these are the leaks, because I'm not trying to get my channel taken down. And, we'll go from there as far as what I see fit with what we can talk about. So, hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys right after this. So, this is the final recap trailer for the Galar region. As far as, it's kind of like a mashup of all the stuff we've been seeing so far for Sword and Shield in anticipation of the release. In this trailer, you get to see 2 new Pokemon. They had a new Galar version of Mr. Mime. And a brand new Pokemon. That one you just saw there. You can also see some of the gym leaders here, which is pretty sweet. And it's kind of like an overview of everything. I'm really excited. The game looks awesome. I know there's like a lot of hate because of like the Dexit thing. And people complaining about, oh, not all of the Pokemon are in it. They cut corners here, they cut corners there. Like, just let Game Freak do their thing, man. Enjoy what they have. It's gonna be sweet. It's a Pokemon game on console. Like, I don't know what else there is to say about it. I like the Dynamaxing. I think it's a different take, and it's really cool. It's something they've never done. They always have like a Pokemon gimmick that they do each version. And people are now data mining the game, apparently, and it's rumored that there's even more Pokemon in the game than we already anticipated there not being. Like, some are confirmed that were originally not, if any of you saw the leak. The game looks great. The landscapes look gorgeous. And I'm definitely hyped for it, honestly. And we haven't even seen the legendaries yet. So I want to know which one you guys are anticipating getting right now, and what you guys think is going to be the better version of the two. I'm going with the dual pack, so I'm going to have both anyway. But I am interested in what you guys want. As for starters, I personally think I'm going to pick Sobble. I always pick the water starter, so I figured, gotta stay true, 8th gen. My favorite region is between Hoenn, the 3rd, and Sinnoh, the 4th region, Diamond and Pearl. I don't know, there's something about those games. Maybe it was because of the time I was playing them or what. I think the music's great, I think the selection of Pokemon's great in those regions. So yeah, definitely excited for that. This trailer is kind of showing off battles and how they go. You can see 2v2 is still a thing. They have new items, different types of moves. Some of the Pokemon that are confirmed there. This is emphasizing new held items right now. You had room service, and then you had the jetpack. And like, the animations look awesome. Yeah, maybe they're not revolutionary, but it's definitely cleaner than Let's Go. So I'm hyped for that, regardless. I'm going to play this game to its full potential. Definitely going to be doing competitive battling and stuff like that. Breeding, shiny hunting, EV training, IV training. I think this Pokemon here, like this Raven, all black, looks super cool. Like, one of my favorite ones they've probably revealed so far. And I haven't really looked at the leaks, so I don't even know what the starters evolve into and their final forms. So I'm just going off of this blind. So I feel like it's more fun that way. At least in my personal opinion. And then look at that, Dynamaxing. That looks so awesome. Like, look at that big Machamp like that. That's so cool. So yeah, that's this trailer. It's kind of emphasizing the attacks and whatnot. And my Lodic is another favorite of mine. Very cool. And you can see how it really affects the entire stage. And how even the gym battles, which is what this seems to be like, are in a full stadium this time, which we never really got in the older games. I'm excited to see what the Pokemon League looks like too. And I hope that when we do battles online, it's kind of a similar setup to that, basically. So then you have trailers like this one, where they go above and beyond, in my opinion. This trailer is so awesome. Probably my favorite one that they've done. It goes through each gen and each platform that Pokemon has been on, where you can see the Pokemon progressively look better and better and better. Cooler, more types and stuff. And it really brings the community and everyone together. And I love when they do commercials like this. Then they throw the Switch up, and all of the models become what they are now. I think that's a great commercial. Like, how could you not like something like that? And then Japan, of course, always gets these really, really, really cool commercials like this one. This is emphasizing like the Dynamaxing mechanic again. So they have the Charizard fight that Raven Pokemon, which I can't remember the name of to save the life of me for right now. Sick. So sick. So, this is Serebii.net. I'm sure all of you know of it. It's a really well-known website for Pokemon news. It's been around for ages. Years and years and years and years. Here we have what's basically like the epicenter of all the news related to Pokemon Go, Pokemon Sword and Shield, Pokemon Masters, anything Pokemon. They have old archived stuff. They have Dexes on the left. They have a chat room. They have a Discord. They have forums. Upcoming events, the anime, the movies, anything you can think of. Pokemon Sword and Shield's first home console main series game, basically. It's premiering on Nintendo Switch for Generation 8. During the Nintendo Spotlight E3 2017, the Pokemon Company confirmed the Game Freak would begin working on this, and then more than a year after, May 30th, it was then confirmed that the 8th gen of Pokemon would be released in 2019. So we got that. We have this Pokemon Home mechanic, which is basically the new version of Pokemon Bank, and it's going to release in 2020, I believe early 2020. And it's going to basically be a cloud-based system and allow a player to connect with all Pokemon games from 3DS, Pokemon Bank, Pokemon Go, Let's Go Pikachu, and Sword and Shield. It's a one-way trade, so once you put them in there, you can't take them back out to put them back. They can only go forward to Sword and Shield as long as they're in the decks, basically. Utility also has capability of allowing for trades with friends and others around the world through the Pokemon Home app directly. That's nice, either online or locally. And yeah, there's just tons of news here, as you can see. I'm super excited. I really am. As for the competitive side of things and what I'm going to be doing, I'm just going to enjoy the game at first and, you know, go through it that way. Enjoy the story, pick my starter, get through the game, beat the Elite Four, see the post-game, and beat everything like that. Once I get through that, I'm gonna end up switching to, like, breeding and, you know, basically getting the best stats, natures, IVs, EVs, training my Pokemon that way for competitive play based on the tiers. There's different types of tiers. I'll even show that to you now. Usually Bulbapedia is a pretty good website for that, for competitive play. Explaining like the tiers and whatnot, and competitive battling. I don't know if this is going to be a good site or a good page. Let's see. I'm gonna find it here maybe. Alright, so you have tiers in Pokemon. You got Ubers, overused, rarely used, never used, underused, and then you have Little Cup, which is like a special format. And they all have different types of Pokemon based on the gen that we're in. They'll get recategorized and whatnot. Ubers is kind of like legendaries and really high stat Pokemon. Most mascots are allowed and whatnot. Overused is another fun format. Like some mythical Pokemon are allowed, and you can read everything here. PU is basically Pokemon that are not in NU, and they're not fully evolved. Untiered is everything that's not in any of these tiers. I usually play with OU or NU, or OU or UU, and I'll play Ubers occasionally. The only other one I play is Little Cup, because that's like baby Pokemon or Pokemon that can't evolve, and they're usually level 5 or lower. I just think it's a fun thing to mess around with sometimes. Some Pokemon like these, Scyther, Medite, Liger, are banned because of their stats and whatnot. So there's a lot to competitive battling. Like, I can make tons of videos just on, the exact format and stats and what goes into training and everything. You have to first, look at natures. And then from there, you would go into the EVs and IVs. You'd see do you even want to use that Pokemon? Would it work for your tier? You need to have a blocker, you need to have a wall, you need to have an attacker, you need to have tanks. There's tons of stuff. Tons of stuff. I really started to get into it more in like Diamond and Pearl. That's when it really took off for me because that was like the first game to have Wi-Fi battling. So I really enjoyed it then. But yeah, I'm sticking with Sobble. And I just enjoy the game, and then once I get the post game, I'm definitely gonna be trading, battling, and just having a blast, trying to do shiny hunting. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and my thoughts on Pokemon and exactly what I'll be doing as far as Pokemon Sword and Shield goes when it releases November 15th, 2019 for the Nintendo Switch. Remember, I'm getting the dual pack. Let me know what you guys are getting below. Are you also getting the dual pack? What's your starter? And again, all of this music is by Noteblock. I'll leave a link below. Make sure to check them out. Awesome content creator on YouTube for music. All Pokemon themed is in this video, as you can tell. Follow me on Twitter at fstein_gaming and Twitch Frankenstein_gaming. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks again.